Hello, happy Wednesday. Wednesday?
Hello.
This week has been weird because we had President's Day off, so
Yeah,
everything's thrown off. All right, we're going to play a game that I feel, Ben, most people are not huge fans of.
Yes.
For reasons. However,
yes.
Somehow you have found a way to continue playing despite all that. And you're going to have to explain that to me.
I don't know if it's
Metal Gear Survive.
My blind love for Metal Gear or something, but
okay.
Right off the bat, just gonna I think I've been having a good time with it.
Okay, shockingly, because like even you probably went in as much as a Metal Gear fan as you are.
Yeah.
You probably went in going like a little like cautious, hesitant.
I've been feeling that way like all the way up until like it's come out, and even still through playing it. I've had this weird like a constant back and forth while I've been playing it because like I don't feel like I should like it, but I can't stop wanting to go back in and do more.
I gotcha, huh?
I don't know if it's like the loop of like going out and getting things, coming back to base, building it up. It's really weird, and I'm totally risking like my Metal Gear fan credibility like by putting it out there. So
all right,
here I am.
Yeah. So just so you guys know, we, as the title states, he is roughly 10 hours in.
Yeah.
And this is primarily single player, obviously. This part of it that we're going through is single player. There's also multiplayer, but we are going to do single player today. And do essentially missions. And geez, your place is a lot bigger than what I remember seeing in like.
Oh,
beta.
I got fences. I got guard towers. Like
Have you been attacked?
Yes.
So you get attacked while you're out. I would assume, right?
So it came up in a story part when we got our wormhole generator, and everyone was like, this wormhole generator sure did a thing that it probably wasn't supposed to do, and then we had to deal with a bunch of. They're not zombies. I don't know what to call them.
Okay.
Coming in and trying to mess with us. But, yeah. Only one time so far, though.
Okay. So, otherwise, you're kind of going out probably primarily like foraging stuff, killing stuff.
Yeah, just grabbing things.
You've been fulcruming a lot of stuff, or?
Not very much.
Or Fultoning? Is it Fultoning? Fultoning.
So, they don't have the Fulton. They've replaced it with the upgraded wormhole thing.
Yeah, wormhole. It flies, yeah.
Same idea. You get more energy for using it, but
all right,
yeah. And
you survived what? This is like 6 days, right? Because like you said, they don't
6 days.
Yeah, they don't do game time or something like that.
Yeah, I couldn't find a way to track time, so I'm 6 days survived right now. Just going through. So this is the main like big weird thing that they did in the game is there's this fog that you have to like venture out into, and
yeah, it's kind of the thing that like slows you down a little bit.
Yeah, so you have energy. You have to have oxygen for it. Everything takes like double the amount of stamina to do. So like I've had to teach myself to jog, which is
weird,
not great. But it's kind of interesting because it kind of builds tension a bit, and
that's the survival.
Yeah, it's the survival game.
Hello, Jared Tribe. Hello, Man in the Suit. Hello, everyone in chat in YouTube, Twitch, GameSpot. Appreciate you guys stopping by. There we go. We just bolted him through a wormhole. We are live every day at 11 a.m. So please come back. Hit that sub button or follow button if you haven't already. We play a variety of games. Usually we play, the games that are being released that week to kind of give you a preview or like a little. Ooh, what the hell is that?
Oh, by the way, I was really kind of hoping that we wouldn't run into this already. But
elephant.
There's some giant
Cthulhu-ass
monster that keeps showing up.
Damn. And I'm guessing you can't do shit against it right now, right?
I don't want to try.
Okay, that's fair. Maybe at the end of the stream.
Just try to see what we can do.
Although what we could do is, can you do one of those things where you save it and then like, like if we just go kill them or try to kill them, that you then don't lose your progress. I don't want you to like.
Yeah, we can do a thing. So this is really interesting. You don't even see like the full part of the thing. This is just the tail end of it. It's actually like super super long. It's really weird looking.
You can take it on, Ben.
I got it with my what is it my common level
gun
pistol here
and bow and arrow.
Oh, I've got
hunting
fire arrows.
You got a gold bat though.
It's true.
Hold on.
I love my gold bat. It's great.
But yeah, so basically we stream a lot of the games that are, out that week or betas or alphas or demos if we have them early or anything like that to try to give you some insight on, if maybe you want to play the game or buy the game. Obviously, GameSpot does reviews as well. We will have a review in progress, hopefully by the end of this week, coming from Timur, our man in the UK. He's going to be playing Metal Gear Survive and reviewing it for us. But yeah, so far, as mentioned earlier, Ben is having a shockingly fun time.
Yeah,
despite
so
his worries.
Confused by it.
What the hell was that?
So I walked right past the dude on the ground.
I can't even see that guy.
Just beat him up.
Give me that Kuban energy. Needs it.
Best upgrade. Definitely getting that faster gathering. It's my favorite thing.
Yeah, pick that chair up, that bottle.
Put this whole chair in my pocket.
Pick everything up.
Everything is good. We got it. You know what? Just take the table too.
Yep.
Everything's good.
You need the wood and the nails. Eric Perry says the graphics aren't the best, but he still plays it because he likes survival games. Yeah.
It's interesting too to see maybe even how many people are big fans of survival games trying it out who aren't necessarily like Metal Gear fans. So I've been spending a lot of time kind of in the Reddit, like just trying to like read through threads and like gauge everyone else's reaction because I can't pin down.
Is it divisive, or is it more like in the sense that, or the feelings that you have, or is it really just kind of like all over the place?
So there are people who are still going off of like beta impressions and they're like, oh, this is not what this game should be. And then there's also people who are like me who are like, hey, yo, this is kind of fun. What's going on here? And then there are people who are still kind of like, oh, I tried it, didn't like it. It's still kind of all over the place. Oh, more
primary weapon holder.
Yeah, that's actually really good.
Machete.
So you get blueprints for upgrades from those boxes like that, which is always a thing that's good.
Hassan wants this to have a battle royale.
So I keep saying it. I think that the best game engine candidate for battle royale would definitely be like Metal Gear. It's just the way that everything moves and works in this game lends itself really well to it, I think.
Yeah.
But they're gonna do it.
Yeah, probably. Konami. It's also it's like the new fad.
Yeah.
Is battle royales, right? Like we had a phase where it was MOBAs, then we had a phase of like hero shooters or tactical team shooter type things, and now I feel like we are in the world of battle royales, and that is the next kind of like froyo, pokey place, so this game is out already. Samuel Crowder. It came out Tuesday, the 20th actually.
Yeah. Shocking a lot of people. A lot of people didn't know that it happened.
I forget. Is this 60 or was it 40?
It's 40.
It's 40.
It's not even a full price thing.
However,
but yeah,
you told me this morning. I was like, "Hey Ben, should we play the first hour again? Can you make a new character?" And you were like, "Oh, surprise! Maybe we should check that out later."
Yeah, and you can't do it without spending money, which is a thing.
We'll show you guys that. That's a whole nother can of worms. What are other? I'm assuming there's other microtransactions then.
Yeah. So it's basically like a coin shop kind of deal.
Okay. Oh, so it's either like you earn it or you just speed things up, probably.
So I don't even know if you can earn it because I haven't gotten any myself.
Ruh-roh. We won't get into that just yet.
Yeah.
We'll save that for later. It's funny. Did you see the Rainbow Six Siege Outbreak stuff?
I haven't gotten a chance to look at it yet.
They're not
I want to.
Totally similar, but like they have kind of like crystals sticking in their like arms and stuff like that. So I was like, oh, it's Metal Gear Survive. It's not. Please don't kill me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Should not have even drew the comparison. I apologize.
It is kind of a weird thing, the style choice for having crystals, I guess.
It's a Kuban.
Yeah, whatever they are. So the interesting thing, actually, the monster design in this game was done by the Silent Hill guy.
Oh.
So it kind of makes sense,
cool.
like looking at it and being like, oh yeah, it kind of looks like it fit into a Silent Hill game.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people saying there was not too much advertisement for this game. That's true. I mean, outside of like the 2 betas, I believe that they had.
Yeah.
There probably wasn't much out of that. And I mean, let's be honest here. A lot of people in general are so upset, I think, at Konami, just from this standpoint of, they're making a Metal Gear game, taking one and kind of like, this is my wording, okay, kind of bastardizing like a franchise a little bit. That's
Yeah.
just what people's feelings, people's.
So my joke all the way up until the game's release was they'd taken the Metal Gear series and basically turned it into like a weird zombie husk of itself, kind of like the enemies in the game, I guess. In a weird sort of Kojima-esque metaphorical twist. But
yeah. And we don't it's kind of tough. Like, we don't even know how far you are in the game.
Yeah, right.
It's just like you've survived and you've played this many hours roughly. There you go.
There we go. We got it.
It was a hard thing to make, whatever that was. How's your skill tree thing been going? Because that looked pretty extensive when we saw the beta, and it was like, which path do I want to go down?
So there's actually even more stuff in this one that I haven't even gotten access to.
Oh. Okay.
Because you go over here and you check it out.
Let's get in the hyperbolic trainer.
So all these things, these are all like the basic survivor skills, but then you can actually branch out into like 4 different classes.
Oh, wow.
So
right. Yeah. I remember you
like
telling me about that, yeah.
A medic, there's like a tank, but I haven't even gotten to those yet.
Oh.
So you get like special abilities, and they give you like, if you go down a certain tree, you can like shoot a bunch of arrows up into the air and do crazy stuff. Yeah, it gives you like weird abilities that are kind of over the top, but I'm kind of down with. But
Bob, I'm not sure when the actual review will be up. The review in progress, aiming for end of this week. Again, it's hard to tell how far you are in this game, as Ben has mentioned. So yeah, we'll see. We'll have to see. But yeah. I think if you like survival games, you're into Metal Gear, $40 seems fair to me. But I mean, like, I haven't played that much of it, so it just really, like, if you like those 2 crossovers, maybe.
The other way you can, I guess, sort of track what you're doing is there's story chapters, and I guess I progressed another one because I was at 10 like yesterday before I stopped playing, but I guess I'm in chapter 11.
Okay.
So just kind of moving along with it, but.
I will also jump into this conversation about Black Panther, because I feel like I'm more in the minority, I guess. Have you watched it yet?
I haven't yet.
Okay, then
so I'm going to look away from the chat.
I'm not going to specifically talk about spoilers or anything. I'm on the fence that I think that it's a solid Marvel movie that is above average, but I'm not buying into all the hype that everyone else has said, because like everyone's like, you gotta watch it. It's like the best Marvel movie, and I'm like, not for me, I guess. I don't think it's the best in my opinion, but hey, that's me.
And that's
come at me.
Fair.
Come at me.
Opinions are a thing that people are allowed to have.
On the internet, especially.
Just remember, on the internet, mine's more important because it's the internet.
Yeah. Do you feel like the character graphics look downgraded from 5? I don't know.
So,
Droid Decan thinks that, but I don't know.
I think the graphics, like the fidelity of it all, kind of still looks the same. The one thing that's gotten me really perplexed is the fact that they've somehow made the Fox engine run worse.
Okay.
In that sometimes you'll get like weird like FPS drops to like 5 or 10.
Jeez.
And it's kind of noticeable, but I always thought that like the Fox engine was like super good, and there's no way you could possibly make it not like do what it was supposed to do, but apparently they found a way.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Whoa, you could just
take all of it.
Need that.
Yeah, it's real nice.
Give me that pile of steel or whatever it was.
And this weird lock-picking minigame that isn't even like lock-picking. It's just open.
Oh,
get out of here.
You almost failed there.
So that's the weird thing is it's not a fail as much as it's because the lock-picking itself is just the beginning part where you're spamming X.
Mm-hmm.
You're just trying to open it so you don't make noise.
Yeah. Cajun Agent 71 saying this is not a Metal Gear game. It is a poor man's entries to the zombies universe that Dying Light, Dead Rising, and Resident Evil have done so well. Said. I don't think they really mirror the games that you just mentioned. But it's, I mean, come on, guys. Let's be real here. There's something called business. There's something called big franchises, and you're more likely to play said game because of a franchise, let alone its genre. So, Ben likes Metal Gear.
I got.
Hey, but you're liking it.
Yeah.
Think about how mad. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I always say this because I think it's still a bargain, but it maybe like at the end of the day, $40 is still a lot of money. But I'm like, it's not $60 at least.
Yeah.
What if they said, hey, Metal Gear Survive,
$60?
$60? Like they could have did that. Now I don't know if they would have even like. I'm sure they're struggling already, kind of. But like that would have been even worse.
You know what this kind of feels like? Actually, it feels like if they took Undead Nightmare and they did take Undead Nightmare and sell it separately. It's kind of like that.
Okay.
Maybe that's why I've been able to put up with it more, is just because I've kind of thought of it like that.
Yeah.
Also, I kind of like these like weird like dungeons that you do.
Oh.
I've only done one of them before. But.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Need a wheelchair.
I rescued a kid last night, and we brought him back to the base.
Oh, is that why he was like laying on the ground?
Yeah. So he's like, "Oh, thank you for saving me. I'm so happy that someone came and got me from those monsters." And then he's like, "Oh, my wheelchair, where is it?" And then everyone's like, "Oh no, we left the wheelchair behind. So now we have to."
You can craft all these things, Ben, but not a wheelchair. Apparently.
I can make a whole bunch of stuff, but wheelchairs are beyond me.
Amir1991 XSDA in YouTube chat asking, is the story mediocre based on your gameplay?
It's not like, oh, this is the best story I've ever heard, but they're doing a good job of kind of carrying you through it. It's enough to make me kind of be like, yeah, sure, all right.
Like good enough.
Yeah, it's not.
Oh, hello.
So you get like little cool jump scare moments like
hey,
that.
Get off me. King of Diamond 7 wants to know, where do the animals go when you Fulton them?
Back to
your base, right?
Yeah.
Do they actually show up like as still the same full animal, or is it just kind of like you get the whatever?
At first they just take it and they give you the stuff back, but definitely later on you can start raising animals.
Oh, you got a zoo?
Yeah, you build a zoo.
All right, build a zoo.
So I got a potato farm going on right now, but looking to build off into that.
Angelo Batista, should we expect a Metal Gear card game soon? I would doubt that. I say that only because I feel like a lot. That was the other thing that people were trying to get on that train, that Hearthstone train.
Yeah.
And I don't think most people have fared too well.
Want to be that guy, guys? But there's a wheelchair. Flipping Metal Gear beat everyone with that punch a long time ago because we have 2 acid games.
Done.
But yeah. A Metal Gear card game would be kind of weird, interesting.
I mean, I'm not saying that you should accept the fact that big businesses are trying to shove these games down our throat. Havoc Strawberry. I'm just saying, like, hey, it is a reality.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying it's a good thing. I'm just saying, like, logically, like, because I don't know, I feel like I'm a very logical person. Like, I was like, yeah, I could see that.
There's a point where you just gotta kind of be like, yeah, I understand the business decision.
They want to do it, you know. Why even play this? Go play something good like Destiny 2. Yeah, just kidding. He says, just kidding. Monster Hunter Boy. He said, just
Monster
kidding.
Hunter Boy is my dude.
Yeah, my dude,
what's up.
Austin. Hey, okay. I finally got a rank 8 Switch Axe gem. I'm feeling good.
Yeah.
I just don't know what to put it in.
Getting that min-max life going on.
Yeah, that min-max life is going on. I really need I need a stupid Deora gem. That's 1. And 2, I really need to get the stupid polish gem, which is like really rare to drop because apparently, I don't know if you know, but apparently handicraft is the way to go.
These are new.
Ooh, you got a little spider.
Yeah.
Little creepy. There's a lot of them actually.
There are a lot, yeah.
And it's like the spider got cut in half. I think you should. I was gonna say you should maybe molly these guys, you know, because like arachnophobia would say that you got to melt them.
There's so many.
Wait, do we need to even kill them? Maybe it was like a scare tactic.
Start making noise.
There's a big one. Oh! You know that in Dark Soul there would 100% be like the mama version.
Yeah, right.
Except yeah, go to the fire.
Yeah.
You like fire. Ooh, is that a shotgun?
Yeah,
it totally is a shotgun.
Get out of here.
Yeah, you don't like fire, huh? How come? Oh, is everything to your level? It seems like everything seems to be whatever you are.
Scale.
It seems that way, right? Because like the other dudes you were fighting were 13 as well.
Oh, this is the fun part of this right now. For me, because of the microphone, my vital stats are covered up, so I get the call outs and I know what I'm hearing. Also, I don't.
Oh, I thought you were going to tell me the fun part was us going and looting all these.
I'm starting to think that maybe I'm not going to loot all these. I'm
Really?
gonna probably stop after this one.
Why not? Look at how many there are.
There
Look
are
at how
a
much
lot.
coupon. You gotta loot it all. You know what would be a nice quality of life update? Even though I know they'll never do it because this is a survival game. You need that hot Diablo 3 where you hold square and you get everything.
Everything comes
you get
in
everything.
like a vacuum.
You just get everything. Yep. Mm-hmm. Suck it in.
Be,
Our warp portal should be able to suck all these in and give us all the coupon.
I just want to warp this entire area. Actually, you know what? This will probably work out because I'm going to need to refresh my oxygen, and you need to spend
coupon. There you go. See, it all comes together like a circle.
Boom.
Comes full circle. Yeah, and then a perfidious Dane says all brands flop at one point or another. This could be that breaking point. You know, who knows? Who knows? Just trying to take a look at chat. Thank you guys all again for all your comments, good or bad. Wow, Broke Squid 1 does not like Monster Hunter. That's fair. You know what? That's fair.
It's understandable.
That's
as much as I love it, I understand people who don't like it.
Yeah.
Where the heck are these coming from?
From above. They're spiders, man. What do you? Well, I'm calling spider. Austin Jackson. Game of the year right now says for Monster Hunter. Yeah, it's got a big one to fight come end of the year. Granted, it got delayed. I don't think it'll get delayed past 2018.
Yeah,
it's gonna be a tough one to beat Red Dead, I think, this year.
I feel like Monster Hunter might be like near for me, where I'm gonna feel good if it makes it to the top 10.
No, dude, dude. There's no way. It's gonna be like. I mean, this is my opinion. Again, I have to cover my butt. But I feel like at least for right now, outside of because I'm not looking at a list of all the games coming out this year, I think it'll make top 5.
Yeah,
I think because
I hope it does.
Well, because it's the one Monster Hunter that's come out on a console that is accessible for so many people. Yeah, and look at how many people started playing the game, right? Like, I feel like that's when you know that you have like something good going on is when you have that ability for so many people to then play it, right? Mm-hmm. And like I'm a first timer and I'm really into it. Like, I got off the Destiny train, which is kind of a dying game, unfortunately. And I played that forever, right? And, Monster Hunter filled that itch for me in, like, the same vein. And I know John Luke's playing it for the first time. You have all these first-timers coming to the franchise and mostly enjoying it. I can understand why it's not for everyone, though. Yeah. Because it still has kind of a wonky camera, depending on how you look at it. And combat can be a struggle if you're not into it, and if you don't find a weapon that you like. One of my friends that played through all of Neo, like he gave it a shot and was like, I can't do this. And I was like, that's fine. Like, it's not for everyone, obviously. Same with this game. Probably not for everybody.
This game is maybe I don't know. I'm just really happy to see Monster Hunter doing well. That's a really cool thing to me. You love an Acid 3. Davey, are you okay?
Who knows?
You know what? If you like
maybe
acid,
he's on acid.
It's good on you. But it's not for me.
One does not simply watch a Monster Hunter video, they play it. Yeah. I watch videos still. Like,
I'm actually really stoked about how much I've like seen you at your desk like looking stuff up and
because like I'm like I keep thinking like I gotta be farming this wrong, but everyone last time I was chatting about it too, they're like, nah, Capcom's got the desire sensor, and you're just getting wrecked by the desire sensor. I'm like, yeah, that's probably true. That's probably true.
There we go.
That's not shocking, Andrew. It happens. They have a bigger subscriber base, so
it's true. You have more people.
We are friends
on.
There. It's all good.
Yeah.
I'm sure thugging with Duggan.
Yeah, I was gonna say James is on. Tell him he's a scrub.
Yeah. Tell him that Ben said
Tell him
it.
Ben told him he's a scrub.
Can we PvP them?
Yeah, call him out.
Where's our battle royale?
Get him in here.
I would like for Ben Janka to come at him.
Let's get another. What was it? Battlefield 1 back when that beta was going on.
Yeah, the DLC's out this week.
There you go. We'll bring it back.
Yeah, we'll bring it back. That's a fun time.
Yeah.
JM76 Destiny 2 needs to be a battle.
Oh.
Is that Spider Mama?
It is.
I told you.
Real close to me.
Wait, is that the same thing that was walking by you earlier, or is this something else?
So this is the same thing that was walking by me earlier. It's huge.
It's got like a weird long stomach.
Yeah, I don't quite understand. This is actually the closest I've been to it.
With legs. It's got like, geez. And it's got another
section. It's
How
huge.
many sections long is this monstrosity?
Too many. That's you just come out of places usually and it pops up and you're like, well, I don't want to deal with this, so I'm gonna go hide.
Chieftain asking, why are people hating on this game? I played the beta and it was awesome. Because it doesn't have Kojima on it. People, love their Metal Gear, and they probably feel like they're hurting the franchise by having this kind of game, I guess.
Yeah.
Is that fair? Did I get that mostly right?
I feel like I'm betraying a thing that I love playing it, and the fact that I'm enjoying it is eating me up inside.
Yeah, you should.
Feel bad about it.
You damn traitor.
I can't believe this.
You traitor.
But yeah, I don't know. I also kind of like the weird callback stuff you have like in the very beginning, like the guy who shoots the rocket that blows up the helicopter the big boss is on, you snipe him in the head so that he doesn't shoot the helicopter, like little things like that. And like was it the nurse that you rescue is like, oh, I was in the ambulance on my way to the hospital, but when we got there it was on fire, and I'm like, it's my boy Volgin. I know what's going on there. But I don't know. It's kind of interesting that it kind of can exist on its own. Like, you could tell me this is not a Metal Gear game and I'd totally buy it.
Yeah. All right, what's up, Five Nights at Whiskers? How you doing? I miss Acid. I never finished 3. Was there even a third one?
I don't know. I think there's only 2.
I think there's only... Yeah. Anyways, Wes Lee says, Spider Centipede. That's pretty close. Pretty close. It didn't have the feelers on the... I don't know what you want to call them.
Yeah.
Stomachy type part.
Yeah. I'm not up on my spider anatomy.
I can't totally say your full name, but the brain, insert word, 328. How do weapons work? Do you find them or craft them?
Craft.
Yeah. And you probably unlock more stuff down the road to craft, I would assume.
Yeah, so...
Like different stuff.
You find those boxes, and those pretty much are the things that have the schematics in them. You'll also get stuff from story progression.
With the lock picking.
Yeah, with the lock picking weird thing. But
oh, man.
Yeah, so you find the schematics, and then you take your materials and you build what you get.
If I like Hugh or Wee Dang, I think it's probably Wee Dang. If I liked Phantom Bane, do you think I will like Metal Gear Survive? Like, is there way less features or anything?
I'd say if anything...
He's torn.
Features-wise, it's got a pretty good campaign. Oh, shoot.
Are you safe, or do you get attacked while you do this lever?
So the whole thing, like I said, this is not necessarily like, shoot. It's not lockpicking, it's... Yep.
Dun, dun,
so if you
dun,
mess it
dun,
up,
dun.
it makes noise, and then things find you.
That's fine. He's a low tier
But
wanderer.
then all of a sudden more come out, and then you've got to deal with them. And I am.
Nah, we coupon farming.
I'm encumbered, so I'm like trying to not.
Oh, there's a lot. Okay, I lied. There's a lot. There's like 5.
You know what? I'm just gonna.
Weapons loud.
Get away.
There's one more. Yeah. At least one more, rather. Nailed it. Headshot. 320, 420, no scope.
Get it, got
360? God. Numbers? 244. 232. Why did it do less the second time? I don't know.
Who knows?
That bullet was worse. Let's see. Ethical Pixel, grats on your rank 8 stone for Switch. Thanks. I appreciate it.
Yeah, that's no small feat.
I got lucky, though. It was my fourth or fourth, rank 8 stone. First one was a hammer. I was like, is this a sign? Is the game trying to tell me it's time to switch? And then I got ranged weapons, and I was just like, are you... Come on. The way I looked at it was I thought it'd do that thing where it's like, I thought hey, I think that you want to play long sword,
I think you want to switch up what you're doing.
Dual blades. And I was like, those are the only 2 weapons I would possibly switch to. And then they didn't give it to me anyway. So it's like, Benjamin Ty, sorry. How tedious is the gameplay systems?
So, at first, I would say that the hunger and thirst stuff is kind of annoying because you can't filter water, so you run the risk of drinking something and getting sick. Or you can't really cook stuff that's really good, but once you get the upgraded cooking area, you can make soup, which replenishes both. You'll start to learn more places where more animals are, and it becomes more manageable. But the beginning part, it's kind of frustrating.
Yeah,
but no, it's all right.
All right. No worries, Brain. The Brain 328. We got you.
2% oxygen.
What was it? Oh, here. Benjamin Thigh again. Follow-up question. Is it like Monster Hunter where you keep getting surprised by the technicalities of the game?
So I feel like they lay out everything pretty well at the beginning, and you kind of understand. It doesn't expand too much outside of like, I know how these systems kind of function in this world, and then you can kind of go from there. But it's kind of Monster Hunter-y. Like you're going out to get stuff to make new pants.
Which you still haven't gotten
which
the ability
I finally
to.
do.
Oh, you do? Oh!
But I don't have enough animal leather.
Oh, come on, Ben.
I'm so close to having my pants.
Is there any melding person that we can...
Oh, these are just the pants from Metal Gear Solid 3.
Sick.
I'm okay
Urban
with that.
Combat pants.
Well, looks like we're going to make some animal leather.
Oh, yeah? You can make?
Then.
Oh, no, you're going to farm some leather.
Some leather. It pretty much just
Hey, man, you always told me it's all about making pants,
It's
right?
true. It's all about the pants making game.
Eric Perry, I have no idea if you can ride that monster. Who knows? The Brain 328 again. Are there other giant monsters? Probably that's the only one you've seen so far.
So they just put out a launch trailer that I processed before I came in here, and they show some stuff in that launch trailer that I had no idea existed.
Wow, spoilers.
There are things in this game that you don't know about. Spoiler alert.
So maybe don't watch it, or maybe watch it, and maybe that's what will get you to.
It's a really rad-looking trailer, though.
Oh yeah. Right.
But
that's
yeah, they show some other stuff in there.
Hashtag 420 no scope. Yeah, I don't know. Wakanda forever. Sure, I'll Wakanda forever. Sure. Yeah, if you guys have questions or anything like that, hit us up. Northern Irish Fruit. Where the F is Monster Hunter Mondays? It's on Fridays now.
It's true. We ended up moving it to Fridays.
I moved it because that's when the resets happen. So then, luckily for me, Zora Magnaros was one of the events this week, and I needed the gem for the stupid handicraft 1. It took me 6 runs to do that thing, which is dumb. But turns out heavy artillery gems are the ticket for that. You do 50 more damage per cannon fire.
Yeah,
anyways.
it's really interesting how you can kind of stack stuff to make that game.
Yeah. So that's where it is. Northern Irish Fruit. Comeback Fridays. Ben and Jean-Luc are still playing that hot Monster Hunter. They got that. Did you get the Ryu costume last week?
Yeah.
Or did you get at least Yeah. I don't have any saves, and I was like, I feel like I have all this other stuff to do already, and I'm like, I don't know. I can't be doing that right now. Also, I just realized, I was looking at the Street Fighter thing where, you get, you can earn the cost, reverse, obviously, Monster Hunter costumes in Street Fighter. You know, it takes a whole month to get the entire set. I was like, are you kidding me?
So even with that, I was trying to get the Beautiful Joe one that they did for the first one.
You got water.
Yeah, right.
Oh, it's dirty water, though. You would think that these barrels would be, you got to boil it?
You got this
Lord.
upgraded campfire area where I can go and cook
how much
gross out of my water.
How much gross water can you cook at one time? Oh, that's pretty fast. Okay.
Yeah, so it's not bad.
Terrible.
You can stack it all right. It's fine.
All right. You would think you would have some type of technology that you would have built here in those, barrels to filter the water. Yeah. But that's fine. I mean, we're not in the future.
I just want to say, last night I discovered the technology to create mashed potatoes. So,
sick. That's a good time.
Been working towards that. I still don't know how to get milk. I gotta find a cow probably.
Yeah. Hassan Khan brings up a good point. It's all about your preference. Either you like it or you don't from your own experience in games. I totally agree. Yeah. I mean, there are always going to be games that some people like or love a lot more than others. And that's the beauty of video games. Yeah. We have such a...
There's something for everybody.
Yeah, exactly. We are so spoiled now, I feel like, compared to in the past, that we have such a wide range of games to play. I think we take that for granted. Same with yesterday. It's just Outbreak's out and it gets delayed an hour or two, and people are just salty. Why isn't it out? It's free.
Yeah.
Please just let them
relax a bit.
They told you it's gonna get delayed an hour. Can you please relax? No, we're entitled now because we're the internet. Producer Kid, I wonder why it's $40. Because it had to be some price.
Because I know that they couldn't get away with selling it for $60.
No way. And they probably wanted more than 20.
Yeah.
So, 40. Is this game open world? Asked Narutard. Yeah.
Very open world. That's the other really cool thing too that I'm kind of into is I think this is just the Africa map from 5, maybe, but I can't tell because of the way that the fog works. I get a really cool feeling of like exploring stuff from this game that isn't a thing that I've seen anywhere else.
Nice.
It's kind of weird to describe.
Itai Moshe in YouTube chat wants to know: do you prefer the other Metal Gear games like Metal Gear 5, The Phantom Pain, or this style?
Do I prefer?
Which one do you prefer?
I prefer Metal
Gear
Gears
5.
1 through 4.
Oh.
5 was a good time, but I need more. I need them to take. I want more cutscenes. I want more dumb over the top stuff.
Okay.
And I hate that
you
I'm
want Quiet playing in some water and dancing, and then having that then be Norman Reedus? No, sorry.
I want Norman Reedus in a shower.
Okay. That's fine.
But no, I like the way that Metal Gear Solid 1 through 4 kind of are things that you can sit there and watch a lot, and there's a lot of story to kind of take in.
Yeah. Benjamin Maloney, and I don't know if you know the answer to this because you haven't played that much multiplayer, but do you know if the multiplayer has more game modes than just Protect the Drill on different maps?
Yeah, I have no idea. I saw that they, in single player, they've started to make me do those missions, but by myself in the story. So maybe they'll show other things, but it's pretty much been that. So I can't answer that, I guess, fully.
You've played both. So Fanfario Yagami wants to know Metal Gear Survivor Monster Hunter.
Monster Hunter.
Yeah.
Monster Hunter.
I haven't played this game, but I go Monster Hunter.
Yeah.
Count Pickles wants to know, do you think this game will have some weird ties to Death Stranding? What with all the alternate dimension stuff? I'm
just going to say this, like, look at a trailer for Death Stranding and look up in this game. There's some weird stuff going on. Some weird similar things.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just throwing it out there.
JJ Monte wants to know, for someone who has never played a Metal Gear game, would you recommend it, or is there a lot of backstory involving the previous games? It doesn't have too much backstory. It's kind of like standalone, right?
The only thing you basically need to understand is Snake built a base. The base got jumped by a bunch of bad guys, and then you got sucked into a different dimension. And that's like all the backstory you need to know. Other than that, there are no characters that have popped up besides I saw Big Boss at the beginning. Miller was there, but they're all inconsequential.
An Ill Omen. God, no. Don't play this before you play the other Metal Gear games.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend it.
Yeah. Piggy Protector, in your opinion, was this game worth its sale price? Yeah, put that campsite thing down.
Put this camp down here. Depending on how much you like survival games, I don't know, $40. I feel like $40 is a lot easier to deal with.
Yeah, but is it though? I mean, the fact that you hesitated makes me feel like, and I'm putting words in your mouth probably, that it probably wasn't. But then like you also think about like, well, what's the next alternative? Is it 30?
Yeah.
Maybe, but like there's barely been any games to market that I can think of that are 30 that are like.
So like I used
like how
to
much
have,
was Uncharted the standalone?
I think it was 30 or 40. It might have been 40.
That was like 42.
But like I used to have a theory where I'd say, man, I'll buy any game for $5. I will literally try anything as long as it's $5. And then I bought Facebreaker and I played that. And it changed my outlook on everything.
Yeah. AK Gaming, if I missed your question, I apologize. Send that question again, and I will try to read it. If you put question in front of any of your questions, that makes it easier for me to kind of pick out the questions you ask. An Ill Omen saying, no offense to GameSpot or anything, but this is a pure cash grab. Yeah. I'm not shocked by that. Yeah. I think we all know that, right?
I'm not offended by that statement at all because I'm looking at these recycled assets from Metal Gear Solid 5 put into a thing, and I'm like, man.
Yeah, no worries, JJ. Thanks for asking a question. Thanks for stopping by and tuning in. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Let's see. I gotta start building around. This is a real issue. Oh, I can't do it there. I have to destroy this.
IDK Roselle saying, I'm playing this game and I'm 3 hours in and I like it. Yeah. I think there's going to be people that enjoy it, I think. And sometimes it's hard to give these games a chance, even if like you're a Metal Gear fan, because you might just be so upset. What's wrong?
I can make corn.
Oh, you can make corn.
I can grow corn. I can't do it because I don't have corn. I need corn before I can make corn, of course. What was I thinking?
Yeah, how could you possibly make corn if you don't have corn to begin with?
Exactly.
When do you get the subclasses? He's like 10, 11 hours in and still doesn't have it, right?
Yeah, it hasn't shown up yet. Here we go. Now I can upgrade my gear bench. This is good.
Yeah. You think you can craft anything new because of that?
Maybe. We'll find out here.
So yeah, this is the other aspect of the game. Obviously, building your base, upgrading your base, so that you can, craft and all that fun stuff.
I can make a jungle hat now that I can't see because I'm wearing an eye patch. But I refuse to not wear that eye patch. I can make the diamond dog gauntlets now. I still can't make my pants because I need to go out and get that animal leather that I was going to get. I can actually go run over and punch these sheep real quick.
This. Thanks for stopping by, FF15.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure this game is going to get a sale for 30. Yeah, maybe.
I feel like the price is probably going to go down.
Ooh, this is... All right. Are you able to access microtransactions right now? Somebody's so John Guy's asking, what are your opinions on the microtransactions?
Here, I can try to go to the store.
Okay, if you can't, not a big deal. I think that the one kind of appalling thing, which I find totally weird, is when you told me that it costs $10 to make a new character, a second character.
Yeah, I believe that's the case.
Which,
let me grab this really fast.
If that is the case, which we'll double check here in a second, if we can, is bonkers to me. You paid $40 for a game. Why wouldn't you be able to make another character? Like, what? What do you mean you gotta pay $10 to make another character?
Yeah. All right, so what do we got here? Oh, these are just premium boost passes. I tried to load this menu up the other night and it wouldn't
just
actually
crashed.
go and it crashed my game. So you get faster energy, shared resource production booster, and a battle point acquisition.
So is this just from you buying the game?
No, this is all stuff that you have to get with the coins.
Oh. So, which you would have to buy the coins, right?
Yeah. So that's a different store completely.
Let's look at your coin history.
How much
Bitcoin have you spent?
Let's take a look here. Yes, just as I assumed.
Good. You're not paying to win. Good.
Thing.
Good.
Let's see here. So.
No, I understand. In ill omen, I can tell when somebody is trolling versus being realistic. I totally understand. It is completely. I agree with you. I'm not going to argue.
Here we go.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So $10 to get 1,100 coins, basically.
Okay. So where did you see the thing where you had to make another character? Oh, is that at like the loading screen?
It's why I'm exiting out. But yeah. So when you come back here,
sick. Did it auto save, by the way?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Good.
I also just did a hard save, but so you're at the character select screen and you got your first character you've made, and then if you go over to the right, it costs 1,000 coins.
So that's like $10. Yeah. It was 1,100, right?
Yeah. To get a new character.
And you don't. And so far in the game, you have not unlocked this currency, right?
No, I haven't gotten any of these coins at all. Yeah, that's real not good.
Oh. All right, let's go back to the game so I can stop making that bad noise.
That's fair. Yeah. It's worth checking out. But yeah, $10 more to make another character.
Space Cadet Adam has a pretty good question in the YouTube chat. Question is this game online only, or can you play without internet connection?
From what I've been hearing, it's online only, and that if you lose your connection, it kicks you out. I've also heard people say that if you're in multiplayer and one person loses your connection, it pushes everyone out to the menu, which is not good.
Can you play... Sorry, you might answer this, and I was just looking at chat, so apologies. So can you play single player without internet?
I don't think so.
Okay. Can you co-op open world?
No, it's only the...
multiplayer maps?
Yeah.
Which, so far, we've only seen the, defend the drill or whatever, right?
It would be really great if they did like a co-op in this area, which is what everyone thinks, or at least what I kind of was thinking or hoping for.
Yeah. So no co-op outside of the defend the. Oh, look, you put him to work.
Yeah, he's doing all the stuff he needs to do.
Virtual Cops more fun, more better than this game. Hey man, Virtual Cops was a legit game back in the day.
Did I literally just make?
Oh, what's this?
Did I just make a microtransaction building?
Yeah, you made a mic.
It's just a goddamn microtransaction building. There's nothing else I can do here. Oh wait, hold on. This is not enough crew members. Okay.
Okay, you didn't.
So
but if you want multiple units,
if I want to send more people out.
Oh my lord.
Okay. Well, so I'm guessing this guy's probably good for.
That's hilarious.
Exploration team.
Hey, guess what, guys? We can make a microtransaction building.
Yikeroonies.
You can send Chris out in his wheelchair to go fetch you some loot.
I don't know
Maybe
if I
he
want
can
to
get
do
you
that
some.
just yet.
Why? You need animal skins.
He's having a good time. I'm not gonna.
So you'd rather him make some corn for you or potatoes or whatever? Oh, what's this?
So you send people out on missions.
Okay, so this is why you want to save people.
Yeah.
This is like your, World of Warcraft, your garrison.
Yeah, my
right?
garrison missions. So I never
or your
get
tail rider crew, so to speak.
So I'm gonna put him in there, even though he's sick. He's definitely infected, 100%.
100% infected. He's survived 7 days though.
Yeah, he's been here for a while. He's the first guy you meet. But you know what?
I'm just gonna send him by himself.
Yeah, go for it, dude. Collect me
animal skins.
Give me these animal skins. Oh no,
useless.
He can't even get me the animal skin that I want. What good is he?
I don't know. What are you short on?
I'm just gonna get wood. Wood's always useful.
Yeah, go get that wood.
Does not meet the mission's recommended levels. My dude. Yeah, just go for it. Just
he'll be fine. What could possibly go wrong?
Can't even. This guy. Get out of here. The interesting thing is he's actually he's a member of Zoff. So he's like the bad guys from
really?
5. So he's the first person you run into and you're like, "Oh, I'm from Mother Base. Oh, I'm from the people who tried to blow up your home." And you got that kind of thing going on. But
Given Hip Hop says, I was down for this game until I found out no real co-op and $10 for a new character when you already bought the damn game. Yeah, I didn't expect that. I was like, yeah, maybe we should play the first hour, give people the taste. And then you're like, yeah, well, about that.
And
then now
expense a new character.
Yeah, I probably could have told you to do that. I wouldn't have
but
been happy about it. But
yeah,
it's funny that you got a building that you can spend some more bucks at.
That's real gross. Oh, there's a new person to rescue. Let's do that.
Yeah, we need that. We need a crew. We need Alpha Team needs to get bigger.
Exactly. We need to get everyone all together. So I'm gonna go on over here. I'm gonna teleport to here.
I hope that's not the case. Whitey Snakey says, knowing Konami, they'll be looking at shutting down MGO online or MGO, sorry, as some vain attempt to move people into this mess. What? No real co-op? Well, there's no
it's co-op missions.
Yeah,
but
you can't
it's
not the open
world stuff. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Which you think that's what they would do because
that would have been the thing.
This
right?
is the gimme. This is what everyone wants.
Hey, we're learning things as we go, Wesley. So he basically is calling you out because he said that for someone that is enjoying the game, he sure is complaining a lot. But he didn't know that you could build a microtransaction building.
It's true.
So there's that. So
also, I mean,
I'll white knight him. I'll be your white knight.
You can enjoy a thing and complain about it.
Yeah, exactly. It's the internet. We just discussed this. We're all about complaining on the internet. Why else would we be on the internet, right? Oh, man. Austin Beast Vlogs / Gaming says, how good on this game would you rate this? I don't know. We're not going to do numbers.
Yeah.
We won't do numbers. We'll do like a, I don't know.
Oh
basically,
my God.
What we've been saying is if you enjoy survival games and Metal Gear games, this might be up your alley. However, if neither of those really tickle your fancy, probably not the game for you.
Yeah. There's nothing for you then if that's kind of where you are.
Yes, as Perfidus Dane has mentioned, co-op is instanced missions. So far, the only ones we know about is the defend the drill on different maps. There could be more because this is the full release, but Ben's been primarily playing the single player because that's what I probably would do.
The single player I feel like is better than the co-op. I feel like the co-ops are good if you need to get some materials, some stuff hanging out with your friends. I don't know if it's the focus.
Yeah, Hassan Khan dropping some pretty good advice to the chat. Remember, everyone, buy games with smart decisions. Do your research and learn from your experiences. It's your time, and you don't want to waste it because you won't get it back.
Exactly.
These are fair and proper words.
Definitely good things to take to heart.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Any other?
Oh, there are a lot of dudes over here.
Hey, can you guys show the 4 gold weapons? Thanks. Well, he's got a gold bat.
They got my gold bat. We can check it out here in a bit.
Oh man, there's a lot of dudes
dropping from there. You know what?
Oh, look, they're question marks. Is that bad?
No, the question mark is the person I'm saving. There we go.
What's this?
I don't need my fire arrows for this.
Become Legolas. I'll be Gimli. How many do you have? Looks like you have 8, and I have 0. Uh-oh.
Huh?
Dang, you must have taken your archery classes.
Yeah, right? And you get to get your arrows back, which is really nice.
Yeah, all right. Hey, friends, could you show a little bit of the skill tree? Ask Nasco Gaming? We can do that when we get back to the base.
Yeah, because we're going to have to take this person back.
Yeah,
I won't be able to show you, like,
the
high level
stuff, right?
Yeah. Because I haven't gotten it yet. But if I keep getting this energy, maybe we'll unlock it, because maybe it happens at, like, 20 or something. But I can. It's basically the same one from the beta that I have. But we can look at it, though.
Noctis chiming in. People play Destiny 2 and complain, and so it's fine to complain. Yeah, I complain about Destiny 2 all the time, even though I'm a defender. I feel like, well, I'm less of a defender now, but I wanted to be like one of the guys that, like, you know, like, hey, yeah, like, I've been defending this game for a long time. See, it is good.
Yeah, I don't know. It's
fallen. I
feel like if you love something, you should be able to critique it.
Little Slickster 15 says, I hardly see any other enemy types. Yeah, there hasn't been too many. The spiders that we saw earlier were newer.
I could head over to a different area because there's also, like, flies that shoot lasers that I've seen.
Oh, what? Flies that shoot lasers?
The spiders that we ran into, which I don't think I'm a fan of. The big thing that we saw earlier.
Nah, there's definitely more Little Slickster. You just haven't seen them all. But in terms of, like, for us on this stream so far, gameplay wise, I think it's only been these kind of like wanderers and the spiders. But you know, as Ben mentioned, there's other ones. There are definitely those blow up ones that you want to try to, like, stab in the back. At least that I've seen in multiplayer. So I would assume they're also in this.
I just want to count that scary big thing that we haven't seen yet again.
What does this game taste like? Not sure.
If I could tell you, I would. I don't know. Got it digitally, so I can't tell.
Space Cadet Adam, question: how does this melee combat feel, considering it's a new mechanic compared to the games based on that?
It's kind of clunky, admittedly, but the more you unlock, the more it kind of works. Because they give you, like, you can do leg sweeps, or you can do, like, an extra combo attack, or things that make it a little bit more bearable.
And some of that's skill tree based too, right? Yeah.
One of the most important skills is the dodge, and you have to unlock it through the skill tree.
Soul Fanfario Yagami. Does it get harder at night?
I haven't seen the difficulty go up. It's just much more difficult to see things.
Ooh, where did that go?
But if they did, like, a Dead Rising thing, that'd be kind of really cool.
Later, Hassan Khan, thanks for stopping by and chatting with us. Appreciate it. Everyone left Destiny, says Kyle Flat. Yeah, mostly.
Right. So the gold weapons we got over here. So we've got a survival machete. That's gold.
Ooh, nice.
Pretty
this is for you, Jack, if I recall correctly.
87 attack, so it's pretty all right. Baseball bat.
Yeah, 131.
I'm still using from the beginning.
Got that whirlwind move, pretty good.
Big fan of it.
Yep.
A golden survival spear, which is
nice.
It's pretty much just a survival spear with the gold color on it. And a sledgehammer, which I should craft, but it takes the place of my bow, so I haven't been able to bring myself to do it.
Yeah.
But yeah, those are all the weapons that you can.
Yeah, dude, it's Matt. I could see what you're saying as to be true. He says, what sucks as a gamer and a huge MGS fan is that if this game had a different title and had nothing to do with MGS, I'd probably play it. But
right.
Konami is milking it. Yep. John Smith never saw this game. Yeah, I didn't get too much advertisements, and there's only been like 2 betas. So if you didn't hop on those, it's probably hard to know too much about this game. Is there fast travel?
Yes.
Yes.
So the one of the main drivers in the game is building a network of teleporters.
Oh, Brandon Bay saying you have to beat single player story to unlock the 4 classes.
Oh. Okay.
Thanks, Brandon Bay.
So I've been trying to grind up, and I shouldn't even be grinding up. I should just be pushing through the story.
Is there a way to play the story in co-op mode? Not right now? No?
I wish.
I just want a good multiplayer game to come out. LOL, says Lego Legends. Monster Hunter.
Monster Hunter.
Monster Hunter?
I'd highly recommend Monster Hunter, but if that's not you or your friends kind of jam,
World of Warcraft?
Got Battle for Azeroth coming up. It's going to be a real heck of a time.
I guess it also depends on if you want PvE or PvP, because there's like a lot of solid like PvP shooters, or like Rainbow Six Siege is about to drop, you know, their year 3 update in like a month with a zombie, or I shouldn't call it zombie because it's not necessarily their zombies, but infected outbreak mode. So yeah, sounds like Sotinus is having fun with the game. That's cool. Is there any staff rankings from MGS5?
I don't think they have rankings as much as they have like. So after a person's been at your base for a while, they'll give you kind of like a brief breakdown of them. Like, this person's really driven, but sometimes they need to just focus on one task at a time. Otherwise, they get distracted, and you're like, what does that even mean? But yeah.
Let's see. Eric Perry's got a good taste-o-meter, I guess. It tastes like State of Decay with a few tweaks, and State of Decay is amazing if you like Survivors. So
that's a fair statement, actually. I could get down with that.
Faison Memmood. How much is this game? $40 or $39.99.
Yeah.
Kayla Rose Angel. No Man's Sky is a better game. Maybe now it's a better game. It went through a lot of iterations. And what's interesting about that is I think people forgot about it after the fact. But I heard it's a lot better now.
Yeah.
So. John Smith, is it like a battle royale game? No, it is a survival game.
I'd say give it a little while.
Yeah, you wouldn't be shocked if they have a version with the battle
royale or something. Yeah. Oh, then they'll take the other acronym. They took MGS with this one. Then they'll take Metal Gear Risings with Metal Gear Royale.
Game of Life 4890. Do you recommend buying this game right now or waiting? I'm an MGS fan and I like survival games, but it seems like it may be a bad game. Well, if you're a fan and you like survival games, this might be right up your alley. But if you want to wait, I guess the only thing you could wait for is a discount, right? Which I have no idea when that's going to happen since it just came out. My
usual thing whenever someone's kind of on the fence about getting a game is I'll say, hey, if the game looks good to you, like if you're seeing this being played right now and you're like, I could probably get down with that, you're probably
interested
gonna enjoy it.
Yeah.
Like if you see something and it looks bad to you, it's definitely gonna be bad.
It's fair.
It's all personal tastes.
Yeah. Does the main base get invaded by zombies?
Yes.
Oh, you're finding another person. This is good. Yeah, Alpha Squad is gonna get lit.
It's gonna be so good. So many people. Also, I just realized that I backstabbed that guy and I didn't Fulton him.
Is this Metal Gear game still stealth based? Yeah. As you saw, he kind of snuck up on that person.
See, there's stealth, but it's kind of like you're sneaking around things that don't have heads.
So what's their sense of where you are, I guess?
So it's more sound based, and I guess they do have like a line of sight, but it's not. They don't act like people.
Okay.
I forgot about that.
Get tripped.
Well.
Get a black carrot.
It's a thing. Grab the black carrot when I'm done.
Are you basically building a new mother base?
I don't think you're building a new mother base. So the whole like what everyone's trying to do is they're trying to. The Zoff guy is trying to get out because he doesn't want to be here at all. The nurse wants to help everyone that she can.
Mm-hmm.
And your character just kind of like, there's some weird thing going on. Like, it's like they're infected with whatever the zombies have, and you're here to like, you're trying to uncover what your actual mission is. It's a weird situation that is very difficult to explain. My arm got cut off, but it grew back. Metal Gear.
Metal Gear.
Yeah.
Read by nature. I was fairly disappointed in Metal Gear Solid 5 itself. Lots of story elements felt unfinished. Main villain, man on fire. And the parasites felt like a dopey redo of nanites.
Yeah, I agree. I enjoyed playing 5 for what it was, but it just didn't entirely do it for me.
Yeah. Eric Perry, you guys making me hungry. Hungry for killing.
Heck yeah.
Did you like it? I guess Ben likes it. I guess. I never tried that trick. I'm pretty sure it works though. In PT. Did you hear about that? You know about that, right?
Which one?
So in PT, there's like a part where like you can say into the mic like, "Did you like it?"
Oh, really?
And then it like actually like helps unlock. I don't know. I don't know if it's just that by chance it just sounds similar, but I think Josh Shaw, who used to work here at GameSpot, tested it. I believe it worked.
So I know that there was the everyone's sick. I know that there was a like part of the end of the playable teaser was you had to like take 10 steps, stand still, and then you had to like say the ghost's name. And I think that's what I knew it was. Yeah. And I still kind of don't believe that. Maybe it's just making noises or something. But yeah, that's a thing. I have just enough beds for everyone. That's good.
Yeah.
Medical resources, definitely need more of those.
Maybe you should send them out to go get. Oh, what?
Everyone's sick. Everyone's sick. I just brought you back. Why are you doing this?
How do you unsick them?
I think I have to put medical supplies in the
beds or the tents or something.
So you go over to this thing and you're like, yeah. Oh, I want to contribute. Have a potato?
Have some tarragon. Maybe that'll help you out.
I should probably give him some of this.
Martin Alejandro Perez. It seems monotone and repetitive. Does it have some wow moments during the campaign? I mean, the wow moment was when that freaking big old Cthulhu thing walked by.
Yeah, I feel like they're going to build up to something, because right now everything's just been like, oh yeah, it's, we're trying to survive and get through this stuff. Really cool. And then all of a sudden, like, that giant thing comes out of the mist and they're like, oh, this is the thing we need to look out for. This is dangerous. Don't mess with it. So I feel like there's going to be some weird stuff down the line.
Chaos Spartan wants you to know, did you know that you die after having this game for 72 hours?
Oh, no. That's the joke. I'm already dead.
Crimson Trace 72, what platform are you playing this on? PS4?
Yes, PS4. This is a regular PS4, too, so it's not...
OG Sage Mentor. Is this a co-op game? It's co-op in the sense that you can co-op multiplayer and defend a drill, at least so far that we know of, but you can't do this portion of it, the like kind of single-player open-world part with co-op, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, a walker that's mashed up?
I'm gonna
Is that what I read?
Or washed up.
Washed up, sorry.
I walked into the wrong thing. I'm gonna go get that
hyperbolic chamber.
Need to train.
Yeah.
Need to get better.
Need to get stronger than that goddamn Goku. I'm not sure, Benjamin Kelleher. The only thing I've seen co-op wise and multiplayer is shooty horde mission type stuff. But this is the full release, so maybe there's some other stuff, but that's all I know of so far.
So I think they're all still salvage missions, maybe.
Space Cadet Adam, I don't know if you've already answered this, but is the game's clothing and gun customization any good?
I haven't unlocked a lot yet, but they let you change the color on stuff so you can kind of get like a bit of a fashion thing going if you want to. So that's kind of cool.
Ultimate question, do you believe this is going to flop?
Yes.
You think so?
I think it will.
Okay.
I feel like the damage has already been done on it, and there's no amount of like
coming back from it.
Yeah, no matter who says this game is good.
Until the battle royale.
Yeah, until Battle Royale happens.
Dude, that would be that'd be a weird one if that's the reason why like all of a sudden people played it, but you never know.
They just attach it as a free update to this game, so everyone has to buy the Survive.
Wait, is the map even new or is it the same recycled desert?
So that's the thing. I'm not sure because there are parts that are definitely from it. But,
Ooh, do we get to use that thing now?
Yeah. I'll pick it up here in a second. I just want
I need some wood and nails.
But there are parts where you can recognize like this is definitely a part of the map, but I haven't played it enough in a while to like remember it. But like it's it feels kind of different.
Nice. You're in a little walker. Eric Perry asking, do you guys know if you're going to do Far Cry 5 Live? Yeah. When it comes out, we will definitely do it. If we can play early for some reason, we'll definitely do it. So definitely stay tuned and stick around. And, well, not today, stick around, but, you know, down the road. Comes out in March, right?
Yeah.
End of March, I believe. Can you skip time to ignore the nights?
Yeah,
asking
so
Emmanuel Van Dalen.
When you build the like tents or whatever for people to stay in, it actually lets you use them to pass time, but it drains your hunger and your thirst when you do it.
Gotcha. Ian Broggan, how does it play overall?
It plays like Metal Gear Solid 5. Like it, the controls and everything are very similar. They changed how the layout is. But the gameplay loop of like going out and then coming back is something completely unique to this game, and I kind of like it. Like it works.
Mm-hmm. By the way, you're hungry, Captain.
Yeah,
you should
Captain
probably
needs
watch
food
out.
badly.
Yeah. Read by Nature, is the story worth watching?
Probably not. It's like I said, it's there and it's enough to kind of drive you through, but there's not much that I've run into outside of like the beginning cutscenes that kind of like lead you anywhere. But
Whitey Snakey saying in the Twitch chat, if you removed all the microtransactions and made the game free with a battle royale mode, that might be able to rescue it.
Oh, that would definitely rescue it.
Yeah. Or if like they just did what Fortnite did, right? Which is like, hey, the battle royale, is free. Go ahead, play that. And if you want to buy cosmetics, go do that. Oh, here we go. We got the bloaters or the bombers.
This walker gear is about to blow up too because I've walked around too much in it. So that's the thing.
So what's the indicator that tells you that it's going to do that? Because it doesn't look like it's broke.
It starts kind of sparking and stuff when you're walking around too much. But if I can make it up to that place up there, because I don't think I've gotten that yet.
Russian name that I can't say in YouTube. Sorry. Is there any bosses? It looks like there might be.
There's that big guy walking around.
Yeah, there's that real big guy.
Might be a thing.
Sope, I can't answer any of these questions you're asking because they're not topical. And come on, give me a break here. Eric Wolf, I don't know that. Do you guys know the PC version supports SLI? I don't even think there is a PC version, right?
There is.
Is there? Is it out though yet?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It released like the next day, but it should be there. Oh, I've already been here. Oh, God.
Yeah, it is out, sorry, on Steam. $39.99. I do not know if it supports SLI. Sorry. We're playing on PS4. Oh, PC version is out in, someone said 4 hours, someone says 3 hours. Sometime soon.
It's coming out. On its way.
Yeah. Madeline, Korea. So with as far as you guys have made it thus far, is it worth playing? So it's all Ben, and I feel like you're having mostly fun time, more than you thought you would.
It's a hard recommend though.
Yeah, which is like, I don't know. I actually just looked up Metal Gear Survive, and there's like a lot of articles like saying like, hey, like it's fun, but it's also like weird, or like it's you might have to get farther into it, to really get into it.
And I hate always attaching that to like, you like this, but you've got to play 5 hours before.
Well, isn't that like Kingdom Come Deliverance? That game came out last week, and I heard the prelude part of it, the tutorial part of it's kind of like, and it's kind of a game full of bugs. But then I heard it also gets better, so I don't know.
I still have to try that one out myself, but
Turnip, we are definitely not that gaming site that you said, but we are at GameSpot. But I will answer your question anyways. When is the review coming for this? It's probably review in progress, hopefully by the end of this week from Timur, our boy in the UK. And then hard to say how much longer it's going to take after that because we're like you're like 10 to 12 hours in now, probably closer to 12.
Yeah.
And we don't even know how far we are. And as somebody mentioned earlier, I think it was Brandon, said that we can't even unlock the subclasses till we beat story. So
it makes me wonder if they open up some sort of like end game thing, because why would you give people
like why would you give you'd probably be making like your base, probably like trying to craft better stuff maybe.
Yeah.
I'm sure it ties into multiplayer somehow.
Are these sheep just gone?
They got
Wait, hold on, did the water dry up?
They got taken.
Oh no.
You got problems?
This was my water hole. I went here all the time to get my water, and now the water's gone.
It's a survival game, Ben. Surprise.
What is this?
I don't know. What about the Diamond Dogs?
They're, there's their place. They're here-ish, I guess, in a way. Which is really weird, actually, now that I think about it, because that shouldn't have the Diamond Dogs logo. Because they didn't form the Diamond Dogs until after all the stuff. Everything's falling apart. This universe is fake. Nothing makes sense.
Are there attachments for the guns?
I haven't. The only thing I have is a shotgun and a pistol, so I don't know if.
Okay.
I don't know if it opens up later on with more things, but I can make a decoy.
Koken Baker says there won't be another real Metal Gear, and to be honest, Kojima lost his touch. Don't kill me, haha.
Kojima wanted out like 3 games ago.
Yeah.
Dude didn't want to keep making them, but Konami kept forcing him to. So I'm sure we'll see something Metal Gear, but I don't think it'll be a thing that is going to be good.
Gray Me Gray, where's the lobby? I miss it. Unfortunately, we've stopped doing the lobby. However, we have these fun kind of like chats, I guess you can call them, that we have in the office that we've kind of been doing more recently that are kind of like stuff that we want you to see that, kind of like, I wouldn't say it's replaced the lobby, but it's kind of like some of those chats that we were having on the lobby, we are now having there.
Yeah.
So, we've done one on Monster Hunter, Dragon Ball Fighters. We're going to do one on Kingdom Come Deliverance soon. I think in like the next day or two it's going to be up on the site and on YouTube. So that's kind of where we're heading for now. So yeah. At GameSpot, I'm so sorry about the mix-up. Nah, it's fine. You probably were in the other stream.
You just asking them what theirs was.
Yeah, exactly. And
it's then totally understandable.
Yeah, pretty much.
Stealth. Expert stealth maneuver. Oh, wait, no, I can do this. Why am I doing that? There we go.
Lotion of Emotion. I'm sorry if this has been asked before, but what the hell is this game about?
I can try to explain the story setup, I guess.
TLD Army.
So you're a soldier on Mother Base, and the attack happened after Ground Zeroes, where Skullface brought Zoff over, and they pretended to be the inspection team from the UN, but they weren't. Surprise, and everyone gets murdered while Big Boss is away. He comes back, finds everyone fighting with them. He gets away, and then like as Big Boss flies away in the helicopter, a giant wormhole opens up in the sky, and everything starts to get sucked up into it, and somehow you get you're on a crane at the top and you're about to get sucked in, but it closes on your arm. So your arm gets disconnected through the wormhole, and for some reason it grows back, and that qualifies you to be a candidate for this company who's been researching wormholes to send you through to this dimension. So they do that without asking you, and now you're trying to gather all of the information that the previous research team had sent in, but they've all gone missing mysteriously. And this is where I am.
All right. If you had to describe all the hours of play that you've done so far in one word, what first comes to mind? That was from The Link Went.
It's like a good kind of grindy. Grindy.
Wow, really?
But I want to put like a positive connotation on it, but I also am like an idiot who loves grinding in games.
Fair. I know that life.
Yeah. Dude, Tears Hand every day back in vanilla. It's killing things for 8 hours a day. I was a real mess.
Whoa, the water hole dried up. That's actually a pretty cool. That's a pretty sweet mechanic, says Jasper Moreau.
Cool, but now I need to find a new place to get water.
Yeah, you need that. C. Mitch. Oh, sorry.
No,
Go
you're
for
good.
it. C. Mitch. Yeah, I just more or less answered that question about the lobby, just so you know. Ooh, is that like a? Oh no, it's like a wolf or something. Fox. Oh, are we gonna get some animal skin?
We might. I need to get food.
Oh, that's some side-stripped jackal meat.
A cornered side-stripped fox is more dangerous than a jackal.
Read by nature. Do you feel as though the mechanics added gel well with the base MGS 5 mechanics? I wasn't so keen on the melee in the beta.
I'd say they do.
Okay.
It kind of shocks me a little bit how well it works. And the melee is really awkward, but you kind of get used to it. And you find weird workarounds. Like, whenever I hunt anything, I always do the running punch now. Because you will never hit whatever you're trying to hit if you're just straight up meleeing.
Pac-Man X5. How's Metal Gear Survive at GamerSpot?
Oddly enough, I'm having an alright time.
Yeah.
I still feel weird saying that.
Well, you know,
But
it's all right.
yeah, is it though?
You'll just be judged by the internet. That's all right.
You know, that's where I am. I accept it. But yeah, no animal skins there. No new pants. That's all I've been trying to do. 10 hours in and still no pants.
Yeah, TPG Phantom 2, interesting that Konami priced this at 40 and did not go the full 60. That's because I don't think anyone would buy this at 60.
No, that was
I think they're probably having enough of a hard time kind of doing this at 40, but yeah. Again, my opinion, so who knows. Different difficulty options or just one base difficulty?
I wasn't prompted with a difficulty choice, so I think it's just kind of flat.
Yeah. And it seems like so far every like area that you've gone to or mission that you've done has been
scaled.
like scaling to you. So
the interesting thing too is I didn't realize how like lethal things are in this game. If you get cornered by one dude, he can mess you up in like 3 to 4 hits at the beginning, which is kind of a thing to deal with.
Ethan Jory, just so you know, he says this is one of the best gaming engines I've ever played, to be fair. There might be a little bit of some hiccups here this time around, just based off of Ben's experience. He said he had some frame drops to 5 to 10.
I don't know how they managed to make the Fox engine somehow not run a thing at 60 at one point, but it's pretty solid for like 90% of the time.
So the little stealth that you've been doing so far, would you say that's the extent of the stealth that you've had to use? Like, it hasn't gotten like deeper than that, right?
There've been a couple of times where like when that big thing would pop up and it's like, don't go right through him, and you have to kind of like sneak around it.
Stomp him. There you go.
There you go. Good stuff.
No worries, Gray Me Gray. Thanks for dropping in chat or question there, and we try to answer. So we appreciate everyone in the chat hanging out and chatting with us. It's actually been, you know what?
Yeah.
I'm if you're surprisingly positive about this game, the chat has been surprisingly
I was gonna say too, like
positive.
Just in looking over there, I haven't seen anyone go like, "Oh, this is bad and you're bad."
Yeah, I mean, like most of it is like, you know, what we kind of know as like the negative connotation behind this game, which is like, yeah, it's a Metal Gear game, but really like.
But I feel like people are just like me, very curious because they didn't show anything of the single player before. I don't think.
They showed like the first 3 missions, which probably doesn't give you a good gauge or grasp of like what the game is. So yeah, I am shocked though, like depending on how long you have to play, that it takes you that long to unlock a subclass. Because like I would think like that's like a fun part to kind of get through, assuming the person in chat is not lying to us. But like that would be like a thing that I would think would be a motivating factor to you continuing to play, right? It's like, okay, cool. So like if I keep leveling, I'm gonna get more abilities for tank class or wanderer or it's not wanderer, sorry, like tank, medic, etc.
Yeah.
And then that would be like the part of the drive for you to like keep going. But I don't know. Maybe like you said, there's probably a reason. It's like when you meet near Gigante and it's not really like the But yeah. I think someone asked this earlier and I forgot the name. I apologize. Somebody I think asked if you could play multiplayer right off the bat like you could in beta,
So
or
you
is
have
it something
to
you have to
unlock it.
play? Okay, how long does it take to unlock the multiplayer?
Not too long. I don't remember exactly what mission it popped up on, but it kind of does like this is a situation where you have to defend a thing. Now you can go and play salvage missions, co-op.
Brandon Bay, I don't know if those are fair comparisons, and I don't think either of us played Subnautica. Did you play Subnautica?
I played a little bit during the beta alpha for it, whatever it was. It was a long time ago.
404 says, you sounded nervous when you said Near Gigante.
I mean,
he's a heck of a time.
He's a mean boy. I'm not a fan of him. He's real dangerous.
Bob wants to see us fight that big monster by the end of the stream. We can try. I don't know if I don't even think it'll let you. And or I think if it does for some reason, it'll one shot.
It'll probably
you.
just turn around and step on me.
Yeah.
But if we see it again, I'll hit it up.
A lot of people now kind of saying rip Silent Hill. Silent Hill deserved better. We need a new Silent Hill game. I think that if anything, I think as much as people are upset about this game or potentially upset about this game, I think if anything, the greater loss is the fact that there won't be that Silent Hills game.
I was gonna say if Metal Gear fans feel like they got did dirty, no one got done more dirty than Silent Hill fans.
Yeah, you're like, oh, this demo, this could be good.
My series is back and it could be very good. Wait, it's all gone now. It's like it never existed, and I can't even download the demo anymore to play that if I didn't have it downloaded previously.
Yeah, exactly. Just crazy. That's getting got.
Yeah,
I think that's getting got.
That's real rough,
man.
But yeah, I guess they're putting that guy to work though, and he's making monsters for Metal Gear Survive. So there you go.
They're we gotta change tactics here.
Let's put both series together.
Yeah. Have you encountered a Metal Gear in this game? Not the tiny bipedal walkers. I'm gonna go with a big old.
I haven't run into any Metal Gears now.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with a big old no on that one.
Oh, actually, I do know a thing.
You know a thing.
So I remember it was in a preview or something at some point, but it's a thing you can summon in. I remember seeing someone call in a Metal Gear Ray or something to fight stuff.
Okay. How far do you think you have to get to get to that? Because I want to see that. That would be sick. That would be gameplay I would want to watch.
I'm curious if that's a thing that I'm just making up in my head, but I swear to God, I remember them being
it's this is what you dreamed of.
It was in a video where they were kind of discussing what the game is and how it works, and they were or maybe even call down Metal Gear Ray to fight, and it showed him dropping from the sky.
Surprise!
And it was a thing.
STrain67, hey GameSpot, thanks for not being IGN. Sure.
Anytime.
I guess something like that. We'll take it.
Thanks for being you.
Yeah, exactly. I assume a lot of Silent Hill ideas will go into Death Stranding. I don't know. We'll see. It's weird to think that there's been so many trailers for Death Stranding and yet nobody knows what the hell that game is.
Yeah, right.
I'm afraid, actually.
I'm afraid too, but
that game, I don't know, man. I don't know. You can summon Ray in the co-op mode.
There you go.
TPG Phantom 2. Okay. And Noctis, of course, also said that too. You can summon Ray, I'm pretty sure. Cool.
I'm glad you guys are here to help me retain my sanity.
That would have been a sick dream, though.
Yeah, right? Oh, man. Remember that time in Metal Gear Survive where you called down Metal Gear Rex and then made him beat up all the zombies?
Farouz Masood, how much how much depth is there to base building and customization in general?
Actually, the building crafting system and all that's pretty good, admittedly. I really like how you can kind of customize your base exactly how you want to have it laid out, build up defenses.
Does it expand? I would assume you're going to need more space, right?
Yeah.
Let's see. The Noir Bat says Death Stranding also took the creepy fetus from Silent Hills.
Oh, you're right.
Except is it dead though? Anyways.
The interesting thing too, there was a point in time where was it the decoy in Metal Gear Solid 5? You could make a version of it that had what's her toes?
What's her toes?
The ghost from PT.
I forget her name.
Apparently canonically this PT happens the same time as Metal Gear Solid 5.
Okay.
And like the major ground basis for that is like you can hear the radio transmission about Dad was a real drag, like in 5.
Interesting.
On a radio.
Brandon Bay asking, what chapter are you on? It's on the top left of the map screen.
Yeah, it's I think 11?
12. Ooh.
We've advanced another chapter while I looked away.
Up. Moving on up.
But yeah. Why is everything black and white? It's because we're inside of the dust zone, which looks like we're underwater. Those God rays coming down, kind of like they do in Test Training. Just saying.
Maybe. Shadow Fox 364. Do weapons and gear have durability?
Yes. And what happens is if you kind of neglect the durability, they just do less damage and work less efficiently over time. So it's not too much of a hassle to kind of like keep tabs on them and just repair them every time you kind of check back into the base. But oh, hello, I missed this before.
Nice. Mr. Fibble says folks still won't know what to think of Death Stranding even after it's out.
Yeah,
probably true.
Sounds like a game made by Hideo Kojima to me.
Seer Leas 93. What game or what will you compare this game to? And so far with all the time played, how do you feel about it? Someone said State of Decay.
Yeah, State of Decay is a pretty good comparison.
I think that was Eric Perry.
Yeah, I don't know.
Again, I mean, I've been asking you how you feel about this game. He's surprisingly happy about it.
I'm
positive. Surprisingly positive.
Caught off guard by how much I'm enjoying my time playing it. I should probably make oxygen and also cure myself.
Sounds good. Vandis, thank you. Yes, they said you can summon Ray, as some others have mentioned. Thank you. Dave Ash, if you knew what you knew now, would you still spend the $40 on it? I think for you, yes. Right?
Yeah, I'd probably do it, especially if I knew what I knew now. Just because I'm a sucker for anything Metal Gear, so I would have jumped on it either way. But I feel like I'd feel a bit better after knowing what I know now.
Yeah. Hasoon in Twitch chat, thank you for tuning in as always, Hasoon, and being a mod. Before MGS5, I would have been afraid of solo Kojima project as well, but with MGS5, his team clearly showed they can do exquisite gameplay as well.
Yeah.
So, S-Train67, how are you guys liking this game so far? Pretty on the fence on if I should pick it up. Pretty frustrating that the reviewers couldn't get reviews out before launch. Yeah, I mean, I think most reviewers have, got the game day of, and...
Yes, I don't think the servers even were up and
like right away, right? Yeah.
Even the PS4 version, it was supposed to go live at like 9, but they had to issue like 2 patches to fix it and make it actually run. So
it's fine. It's been fine now, though, right?
Since, everything's been pretty good. I haven't been disconnected or anything in my time playing, but
S-Train67. So I would say like the key caveats if you're thinking about buying it probably are: do you like the Metal Gear series, and then do you like Survivor? The Survivor genre. If you have passion for both of those, this is probably a pretty good buy, I think. But if you don't have both, or if you only have one or the other, then I don't know. Kind of keep watching gameplay or live streams and kind of try to make your own decision. I think, or sale maybe. Yeah.
If you wanna try it and you're not quite sure, wait for a sale because that's gonna be the easiest way to do it.
TPG Phantom 2 says, have you used a car yet? There was one in the trailer.
Yeah. I found there's one point where a Jeep would spawn in a couple of times. And the weird stuff about equipment in this game is like it exists, but it degrades the more you use it. So you can't just drive a car around the entire time.
Yeah, same like with the walker, right? You had like limited time use.
So it's kind of odd, I guess, in that way, but it works out.
Michael Grayson asking, what are y'all's favorite MGS title, not including this one? I got to go all the way back to Metal Gear Solid myself, mainly because I didn't play too many after that, because somehow 2 threw me off and didn't make me want to play them anymore for whatever reason. I think maybe because 2 made me kind of felt like I was forced to play more stealthily. When I liked the option of in Metal Gear Solid, you could go, either way. It felt like you could play either way, especially given the items you get after beating the game, with the stealth or the cloaking device or the bandana. Anyways, that's my favorite, I guess.
For me, I like 1 because it's kind of like the point where I got into the series that much. 2, I've probably played the most. 3 is just very good. But I think like deep down, maybe 4 might be like my favorite, just because of all like the dumb fan servicey stuff in it, and like I can recognize the issues with that game, but I still really like it.
Yeah. Hot Cold Soda. Is there a katana weapon in this game?
I haven't seen a katana yet, but maybe. I mean, I'm not gonna say never because they're letting me use a golden baseball bat. I should definitely get this. I should definitely. You know what? I don't use heavy arrows very much, so I can probably just put those off to the side.
John Kills 111 at GameSpot. Do you think they should remake Metal Gear Solid 1 to save MGS? I don't think that'll necessarily save MGS, but it will probably make a lot of fans of that game happy.
Yeah.
I mean, we are going through like a remastering, like renaissance. I don't know if that's the right word. Something. And I would totally play that if they did that. Like real talk. I
just want them to put out a Metal Gear Solid 3, like with the pachinko machine, all the cutscenes from there, in the Fox engine. I want a Fox engine version of 3. But I will never see it.
Sweetberry UD Youths Reshake. Is this game always online with single player? We believe so, right?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Wait, hold on. You're telling me... Do I have to equip it through here?
Apparently, Brandon Bay says you guys should play some online on stream. You'll get good resources and recipes if you do well.
That makes sense, actually.
I mean, do you want to do one?
I'll give it a go.
Give one go, and then maybe we'll call it after that. Or if there's something people wants to seize, then we can check that out.
That's
Star Killer Joshua. So far, what do you think about the story?
It's nothing super crazy, but it's fun enough.
Yeah.
Like it's given me a reason to keep going.
S-Train 67. Thanks for all the info. You're welcome. My last question is, if you've gone to try any co-op, we're about to. There you go.
I'll
Boom.
Give it a go. I'm down.
Boom. Fuji 7. Hey, what's up? Good to see you. Are you going to get the game, Eric? I will probably not get the game. I'm not personally huge into survival, and for me, outside of like Metal Gear Solid and like Revengeance, I probably just like and people can judge me for that. That's fine. But yeah, so that's where I'm at with that.
Move to staging area for co-op. Yes. All right, good. It saves. Perfect.
Emmanuel,
we'll try it out.
Yeah, Emmanuel Van Dalen. Are there save points while exploring?
Yeah, it actually has a pretty good like autosave checkpoint kind of thing.
Okay.
But it almost always happens anytime you come back to a base. So
Gotcha.
it's usually whenever you've come in after something just went down, so it's pretty forgiving.
Do all things you collect directly go to your base?
Yeah.
Yep. Don FSD says, what's worse than microtransactions are Nintendo's $60 ports like Bayonetta 2 that offer nothing new to the people that previously supported it. The only thing new there is that you can bring it anywhere you want. But at what point is portability not necessarily just a thing? I think it's a pretty big thing. Now, I don't know if $60 is fair. But you're getting 2 games?
I feel really good about it. Like I bought that without even a second guess, but I love Bayonetta.
Yeah.
I've bought the first game 3 times at this point.
Damn.
But
Whoa, where did that go? It was like important question. Is it a good game? Hard to say, but he is surprisingly positive, so there's that. How did I skip to the bottom there? I feel like I missed so many questions.
I should probably get off of this Foxhound logo because everyone's using it.
Yeah, you're day one.
How am I supposed to?
Oh, dude,
show
that
my
guy's
uniqueness?
23, man.
Can't believe it. I'm behind.
That guy's doing work.
Dude, he didn't have time to change out his emblem because he is too busy actually being
playing
good
the
at
game.
I agree. Bring back Hater.